I'm David Martin, the student pastor at Grace Point. Our student ministry, GPS, is passionately focused and determined to lead common students to uncommon life in Jesus Christ. We do this through our expression of the 3 C's at Grace Point. Our students connect with each other and God through our Sunday morning programming. Our weekend experience is a great entry point for a student to experience what we do at GPS. Our Sunday worship experience for students is high energy with student-led worship and the unapologetic preaching of God's Word to challenge students to be who God has created them to be and to give students the opportunity to exchange their lives and begin their uncommon life in Jesus. Students experience community during our midweek programming on Wednesday nights. This is where a student has the opportunity to build relationships with other students and their adult life group leaders. Community happens through student-led worship and discipleship in our GPS life groups. Our midweek experience is a safe place for a student to be challenged and to be loved and pointed to Jesus and encouraged to pursue the 3rd C, which is calling. One of our goals in learning to live uncommon life in Jesus is to create opportunities and provide direction for a student to learn how God has wired them. We want to teach them how to use their gifts. One way a student can learn to live out their calling is through our Leadership Track program. This is where we invest time, training, and experiences that will further shape a student in how to live out the life of a servant leader. Another way a student can live out their calling is through our First Saturday Serve ministry. This is where our GPS students serve and show the love of Jesus in practical ways to the single mothers, the wives of military, or those who are disabled in our Grace Point family. As a student pursues their calling, they also have the opportunity to use their talents by being a part of the GPS worship team or working behind the scenes using their technical giftings with our audio-visual team, just to name a few. Finally, students can pursue their calling through the many local and global mission opportunities Grace Point makes available. When a student plugs into GPS and they begin to live out connection, community, and calling, this is where a common student can learn what it means to live uncommon life in Jesus. So what does this mean to you? We want to encourage you to see if part of the calling on your life at Grace Point is to be a part of what God is doing through our student ministry. You can do this by plugging in and using your gifts in leading a group of students in a life group, or mentoring students musically, being a part of our First Saturday Serve, just to name a few. Our hope is that we can be a part of your journey in the pursuit of what it means to live uncommon life in Jesus.